What are the questions we ask when getting a smartphone? Is the camera good enough? Does it have enough storage to accommodate all my pictures and videos? Can the battery life last me for a long period of time? Or, the most importantly, can it handle heavy games? Or even better, does it have a display that produces impressive visuals? Hi, if you are new to this channel, I'm Fofana and YouTube says I post tech reviews, and this is my review of the Huawei Y9 2019. So feel free to like, subscribe. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing you get after opening the box of the Huawei Y9 is the phone itself, but we will come to that later. Up next, we have this box that have the same ejector tool in it, a scratch protector for the display, and of course a quick start guide that gives you information about the phone. Next, we have this flexible see-through plastic case, which I'm not a fan of personally, so I got this black and brown one to make up for that. Looking at the final compartments, we have the micro USB charging cable, a charging brick that gives an output of 5V 2A or 9V 2A, and finally in the last compartment we have the headphones. I just love how the design of the Huawei Y9 looks like. It has a plasticky glassy finish, which of course comes at a cost, as it makes this phone so vulnerable to fingerprints, hence the covers that I got. The logo of the Huawei Y9 2019 is neatly placed on the side of the phone and not bold and over impulsive, which makes you appreciate the aesthetic design of this phone. Of course, we have the fingerprint scanner, which is fast and responsive, and in the top left corner we have the dual AI cameras that have 16 megapixel f2.0 aperture and 2 megapixel f2.4 aperture for depth sensing with a flash. Looking at the sides, we have the speaker, the micro USB ports, the headphone jack, the power button, and the volume increase and decrease button, and the SIM card slot that takes 2 SIMs and a SD card for added storage. On the flip side, we have the front facing camera, which is another dual AI camera, which has a 13 megapixel f1.8 aperture and a 2 megapixel f2.4 aperture for depth sensing. Between the two circle-shaped camera cutout, you will find the face scanning sensor. It is not easy to spot out in the camera, and it does not disappoint when it comes to unlocking the Huawei Y9 2019 via Face ID. On top of the camera, we have the front-facing speaker, next to it an LED light which changes color based on battery percentage. Apart from the 4 AI lens that the Huawei Y9 already comes with, it also have additional camera features like AR lens, time loop, document scan, panorama, HDR, watermark, Pro, light painting, filter, and good food. I find myself using 4 of these features the most, like AR mode, which adds colorful and funny animation effect to your pictures and videos. Good food mode, which makes food look more appealing with richer colors and finer details. HDR, and of course Pro mode, which is made for individuals that like shooting or taking pictures manually. It supports metering, ISO, shutter speeds, exposure compensation, manual focusing, white balance, and other advanced settings. Going to the main camera settings, the Huawei Y9 also comes with a front and back portrait which blurs out the background pretty well. Night mode, which of course will not be looking good if you don't have a proper light source. The Huawei Y9, may I add, has a weak flash, so I had to go out in the corridor to have a proper light source to take a picture. So guys, this is how the front camera of the Huawei Y9 looks like. It doesn't look that much clean in terms of like using it in the dark areas, but if you come outside with a good lighting source, it kind of looks, it looks good. Guys, this is how the back camera looks like at low light conditions. This is, but when you have a place with a good lighting area, it can look pretty decent, as you can see. A little bit pixelated, but I don't think it will be a much concern for the average consumer. But when it comes to a place that is dark, nah, it doesn't perform that well. Hell no. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comment section below. The Y9 also comes with the AI beauty filter, which you can adjust according to your specifications. And of course, because of the Huawei Y9 comes with AI cameras, sometimes the colors can be over exaggerated, like this one. But apart from that, when it works, it works. So I made a compilation to show you guys with and without the AI feature on. So let me know your thought and which one you think is better.
Oh yeah. Growing up, they say love is all that you need. Well, I grew up and I found out love ain't free.
As you can see, the Huawei Y9 2019 has no image stabilization in terms of its camera settings, but Like other than that, it's quite clean. When it comes to the display, the Huawei Y9 2019 has a full HD plus display with 2340 by 1080 screen resolution, which gives out clean and impressive visuals when watching videos. Something that I noticed while using the Huawei Y9 2019 is how packed this phone is filled with customizable features, like ranging from the screen resolution, the display settings, and how the brightness will look like and gestures. Yep, you can really customize the heck out of this phone. In the display settings, you can customize the color mode and temperature by setting it to warm, cool, or touch anywhere on the circle to change the color temperature of the display. You can also change the home screen style by setting it to standard or dry wear, or choose your favorite wallpaper themes to go with that. If you are confused in which one to choose, just set it to random change home screen wallpaper. You can also hide the notch if you think it's getting in your way, or just leave it on default to make use of the full display in supported apps. You can also customize the screen resolution by setting it on low, which is 1560 by 720, or setting it on high screen resolution, which is of course in my case 2340 by 1080. If you are a person like me always worried about battery life, just set it on smart resolution, which will automatically lower the screen resolution to save power. Speaking of power, the Huawei Y9 2019 has 4000 mAh battery, which is not that much compared to smartphones nowadays, but with my experience using this phone, it holds up pretty well. The Y9 also comes with Huawei's own chipset, which is the high silicon Kirin 710 CPU, EMUI version 8.2 paired with Android version 8.1, and internal storage of 128GB with 6GB of RAM, which makes multitasking features run smoothly, like scrolling through the apps while watching videos or playing games, which I find very useful, especially when editing videos and at the same time looking at the tutorial of how it's done. Another feature which I think is a great add to the already existing feature of the Huawei Y9 2019 is its AI text, which I find very interesting. Like you can generate email, compose a blog, and all the stuff, and you can set up the length of the email and the blog and set the tone of how you want it to be, either professional, casual, or funny. This is what I love about AI. It doesn't stop at one place. It keeps on improving time to time, and technology too, especially in the generation of AI that we are in right now. And of course, unlike every AI nowadays, it's not exactly perfect as it does mistakes. So this is to be expected, as when you are signing into the AI text itself, it gives you a caution that there will be mistake happening. So with this AI text features being added in the Huawei Y9 2019, it reduces the need of a person trying to download a third-party app like ChatGPT, which also helps to save storage, which I think is a great add to the features that the phone already has. So what's my final thought on using the Huawei Y9 2019? I think for its claim on giving you like good storage, good camera quality and design, and also a very vibrant display, I think it holds up well to its claim, as I was using it in the previous videos. If you subscribe to my channel, you will know that I made a previous video testing out the battery and the video quality of this smartphone right now. Yeah, we got 90% of battery life right now, 1054, and we have 75% right now, so we're going strong. Hi guys, it's 1:31 go home time, and we have 63% of battery life, so it's holding up so far. I can say the battery is good though. Can you believe it's 4000 mAh battery? And I'm using it right now to video this outro to show you guys in more detail how it looks like when in terms of taking video of this smartphone. And I think also in terms of the multitasking is clean and smooth, but as in my experience in using other smartphone, in terms of multitasking, you can even tell when it comes to the lagging, and also when it comes to this processor struggling to keep on launching two programs at the same time. You can tell like it lags a lot. Well, so when it comes to the Huawei Y9 2019, I don't see that issue. That's what I like about it. For a budget smartphone that offers a storage of 128 gigs, I think it's a good deal, as the only thing I use the Huawei Y9 for is to store videos and also film content like TikTok. If you guys don't know what is going down in this video right now, let me tell you guys the story. We have this subject called, or course called, towel art. It's basically, and I'm not making this up, designing a towel to make the room aesthetically pleasing, if that makes sense. Now, this is our first time doing this, so we all divided ourselves into various groups to practice. Now it will be an understatement if I didn't say that we were all invested in this, because everyone was being super creative with their own design. Some of them were even incorporating flowers with them, and of course everyone was excited to show off what they have created. And YouTube, like I'm doing here right now with the phone. And also in terms of gaming, is smooth, and the FHD displays really holds up to its claim. The colors are vibrant. It's not up to in terms of OLED, so yeah, that's my experience in using the Huawei Y9 and what I think of it. Tell me guys what you guys think of the Huawei Y9. Are you guys planning to get one for yourself, or do you already have one, or what do you think of it basically? If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll try my best to answer your questions. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Of course, it's your boy Fofana, like I said before. Thank you for watching. Shukran lakum, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ma salama. Peace.